Am I audible? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, last class we discussed about using virtual algorithm, close the transitive. Just what you do, the initial matrix you can take as a W naught, then which column, in columns, ones are what elements position that you can write. In first row, first column, first row, again you can relations, find the W1, W2, W3, W4, such a way you can find out. Finally you will get the, what will you get? Transitive closure. Similarly, now new topic is functions. Already you know the functions. What is the meaning of function? Tell me. We have so many in computers everywhere, every subject some function will be there. How you will define? If you find out, suppose degrees in Fahrenheit, how you will change some relation, how to give, so that you can find C is equal to something into Fahrenheit means what degrees you will get. Some 28 something you have to multiply. Correct? Similarly, some relation. This is also nothing but a relation from one set to another set. Function also a relation, but it's relation to one set to another set. They may call it maps x to y. They may call this function. The function is what running from x to y. Suppose y is equal to 1. Sum of x. This is also function. Already you have studied. In quadratic algebraic functions means what can you say? Give me some example. Linear expression. How can you write in algebraic expression? Tell me. What is the linear equation? What is the linear equation? What is the linear equation? Are you people are there or not? Say yes or no. Answer not
Yes, sir.
required for me. At least say yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good. I'm very happy. Then not tell me answer. If you know it, then say yes. Otherwise, no problem. I don't know. I can tell anyone of you. Linear expression already I studied or not? Polynomial of degree 1, how it will appear? In single variable. Ax plus b is a linear equation or not?
Yes, sir.
Quadratic equation?
Ax square plus bx plus c.
Very good. This is only some function or not? But if you draw this ax square plus bx plus c, what will you get? Any idea? In text and already graph, everything you are done. What is it? Polynomial of second degree. There is another name, is a famous name. So many graphs, 10th class guarantee graph problem. Without them, there is no 10th standard. No, whatever may be, PC, BSc, ICSC, State Board, whatever may be. Okay, at least now we can tell. Who is this fellow? Y square is equal to 4x.
Parabola.
Second degree equation, what you will get? Parabola equation you will get. Generally, there you draw, find the roots means what? In reverse kind what you will draw? You will draw like this, where its x-axis crosses, that the roots you will tell, done or not? You will draw or not? Am I telling correct or not?
Yes,
you will
sir.
draw one parabola where it crosses x-axis. That is the root of that equation, you said or not? Guarantee question. So basic, the lowest time is very, very important. You never forget. This is also one function actually, parabola, y square is the cubic function, modulus function, lot of functions are there. Then, if we want to strictly talk about function means what? From set to another set I want to define. they may fill as this is what x to x square, y is equal to x square means what, suppose y is equal to f of x, or y is equal to x square, this was the function, or x maps to x square, you may leave x maps to x square, correct or not? So many notations are there function. But before going the sum, this is the different types of function. This is the algebraic function. Then trigonometric function means how you will deal. Trigonometric functions already you are done. Who will come in trigonometric functions fully? In trigonometric function who will come?
Sin x.
Sine, cos, tan. Actually, it is basically these three only. Reciprocal of sine is what? Cosecant, cos reciprocal is secant, tan reciprocal is cot. Actually, inverse function means inverse. Hyperbolic means what? This trigonometric means what? Nothing but a circular function. Whatever go, wherever you can go, that rotate in 360 degrees only. Beyond it won't go. But a hyperbolic function is not like that. Already you've done hyperbolic, then sine x versus cos. It may go minus infinity to plus infinity. But trigonometric function is what? Nothing but a circular function. It will rotate up to 0 to 360 degrees. Once if you make it one round means what? Again you will get the same position. 60 degrees, 360, again 720, the same position. Like the multiples of 360, same story you will get. That's why it's called circular functions. Then this is the algebraic equations. Over the cubic equation, quadratic, biquadratic, pentahex, a lot of things are there. Then trigonometric equation. The combination of trigonometry and algebra, what is that? You are in which semester? 5th semester. I think so. Numerical methods are there for you 4th semester. Have you studied any numerical methods? No, I think so. No subject is there. You know, numerical methods are there for you. I think it's not there. I think so. Then a combination of algebraic and trigonometry is called what? Transcendental functions, transcendental equation. Suppose only sin x, cos x. This is trigonometry, pure trigonometry. Suppose if I get transcendental is a mix of all things, algebraic and everything. X log x plus tan x. Solve, find x value. That time we go for the numerical method. We take the help of the numerical. That is different story. How to find numerical solutions. So many methods are there. One equation using one method I will use. But now time being I want to identify who is the function, how it will appear. Correct or not? Any doubt? This is the function story. What is the function? How they will do? Whatever some rule they will follow actually. Temperature, whatever something, whatever we computer subject is. Any formula is what? Some function actually. As they like, they don't define. Perfectly 100% satisfies only they will define the function. Correct. Now basically if you see the functions means what? Two sets, from two sets they define. See, this is A, B. F maps A to B, they will leave like this. F maps A to B or f of A is equal to B, B is equal to f of A. So this is called actually domain. In domain, what elements are there? Every element you have to link with another element in. This is called a codomain. You have to show one fellow in another codomain. If you are not able to put this word, it's not a function first of all. Function, if you say this is the function, means what? First check up is what? In the maps A to B, relation is what? From A to B means what? In A, all elements should be maps to element B. Reaching or not? Any doubt?
No.
Say yes or no?
No, sir.
No doubt. Yes. Now we see. Now I will take one. This is a function or not? 1 maps to 5, 2 maps to 5, 3 maps to 3, 4 maps to 4. Is it function or not? So in domain, all elements I can able to show one fellow in codomain. That is called image. Image is what? 5, 3, 4. Next rule is what? One element will have one image only. If you show one image for two images, means what? Collapse. That is also not function. Suppose we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One maps to 4, one maps to 5, 2 maps to 5, 3 to 6. So this is not function. Why? Why this is not function? Tell me. Each in the domain, each element will have only one image, but two fellows will have the same image. No problem. Suppose you see, one also find one image, two also find image. It is allowed, but one fellow doesn't have two images. Here you see why it's is it first of all it's a function or not? Tell me. Is it function or not? First is okay. 1 have the image 5, 2 have the image 5, 3 have the 3, 4 have some rule I am following. This is F. My relation is called F. F maps to A to B. But second thing what I am telling, in domain, each element will have the image, but one element doesn't have the two images. So according to my second example, is it function or not? If it is say yes, why? If you say no, why? Explain me please. If people are there, are you alive or not?
Yes, sir.
Very good, thank you. Then tell me, right or
Alive,
wrong? Say yes or no.
alive, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. This is function.
No, sir, not a function.
Why?
Sir, because one has two values in it.
Yeah, one has
4 and 5.
4 and 5
two
and
images are there. So obviously it's not a function. Correct? So everything you can see. Now another example I will give. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it function or not? See, F maps. Sorry, I want to tell you F maps A to B. Is it function or not? Tell me. If it is yes, say why. If it is no, say why. Come on.
Sir, not a function.
Why?
Sir, because all elements in A don't have a value in B.
All elements are who is there.
Sir, 2 does not have any.
That I want. All elements I don't know. And the
Yeah,
new
2 does
subject
not
you have to explain me. So for 2 there is no image. Correct? Correct reason is what? In domain, one element stands freely. So it's not a function. If you give function means what? In domain all fellows you have to give the answer. Otherwise the whole thing will be collapse. Okay or not? Any problem? Up to here clear. So function means what? Basically in domain all elements will have the image. Maybe 2 elements will have the same image allowed, but if it doesn't have this one, it's not a function. And one element it doesn't have the 2 images. These are all things you can keep in mind. So different types of functions I will tell you. Clear? Any problem?
No, sir.
Okay. See, yesterday I said that PPT is that you can check everything available. Let's go fastly. See, function is 1 to 1. A function is said to be 1 to 1. See, a function x, if f maps, f maps x to y is said to be 1 to 1 or injection they will tell 1 to 1 or injection. Distant elements of x are mapped to distant elements of y. So, f is said to be 1 to 1 means what? Distant elements of x maps to distant elements of y. Means what? Each element will have the separate image. Two elements doesn't have the same image. That is the meaning. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In codomain, if you leave the element also doesn't matter. Domain only you have to fill with every fellow fill with the codomain. Correct? If a 1 to 1 means what? 1 maps to 4, 2 maps to 5, 3 maps to 7. F maps A to B. Distant elements of X will have the distant elements of E is called 1 to 1 or injection. Now another example I will give you. Don't feel I is taking always 4, 5, 6. Just coming. Maybe you can take A, B, C, D, F, G, H, whatever, maybe X, Y, Z. As you like, you can take. Is it 1 to 1?
No, sir.
Why?
Sir, because both 1 and 2 have the same.
So each element will have the means what that is called 1 to 1 or it's called injection. Correct? Any doubt? Next. On to. A function f maps to x to y is said to be onto or subject to. Onto or subject to. For y belongs to y, there exists at least one element x belongs to x such that f of x is equal to y. So means what? Sir, onto means what? In y all elements should be filled with x actually. That is called every element will have the pre-image. That is called onto. Now you see one example I will give. A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3. F maps A to B. Is it onto or not? Tell me. In Y, every element should be filled with X. Guaranteed it will have one pre-image. Correct or not? So Y is equal to F of X. Full Y, F of X equal to full Y I will get. Now tell me, it is onto or not?
Yes, sir.
Is it onto?
No, sir.
Why?
Sir, because C does not have a pre-image.
C does not have.
A value in domain.
What is that name? Right or wrong? Speak out. No problem.
So
Nothing else.
pre-image.
That I want. Proper name I want. So C doesn't have pre-image. So it's not a onto. Any problem? Then a mapping is said to be 1 to 1 and onto means what is called bisective. That is what? 1 to 1 means what? Injective. Onto means what? Surjective. A mapping is injective and surjective means is called bisective. Both maps kind of satisfies means what? It is bisective. Means what? One to one and onto. Both are satisfies means you can say it is what? What's name? 1 to 1 means
Bijective.
1 to 1 means what I'm telling I forgot missing. What is name? 1 to 1 means
Injection. Injective.
Injection or injective. Onto means
Surjective.
so both will come present means
Bijective.
by means both. Correct? So both operations are there 1 to 1 and onto means what? Best. Mapping is called mapping and function both are same only. Normally mapping that function is called bisective. Now you can see where I drawn a chart. Come here. This is bisective or not?
Bijective, sir.
So what is the meaning actually? The whole range. This is called range. Already this everything you have studied in lower standard. If you link with means what? The whole range become the y will come. That actually onto also will come, but it won't come repeatedly. It will come. Number of x element, a set of elements will be number of. In y also same number of elements will have. Each element will have one pair actually. One pair is what a. Two will have the friend b. Three will have the friend c. Like this or not. So it's called bisective. Now tell me. Something I am defining. Suppose if you know actually who is the function, you can define nicely. Okay. Yes. Is it bisective? Tell me.
No, sir, it's not bijective.
Why?
Sir,
Is it
because
what?
it's not. It's
Yes.
onto, but it's not 1-1.
Very good. That if you are able to see me, sir, become master. First of all, it fails 1 to 1. But onto is there, happy is there. Correct or not? Now, this is
Sir, not bijective.
huh?
Sir, not bijective.
Why?
Sir, because it's neither 1-1 nor onto.
Neither.
1-1 nor onto.
Very good. Both are fails first of all. Okay. Nice. So you are able to tell everything. Then many to one lot of things are there. This may call many to one. The constant function. Everything will be the same function. I need the function, lot of things are, but in your syllabus, this only there. In this textbook, lot of things are there. That is not. Now, composition of function. Composition of function is what f of g. Already you are lower standard studying. F of g is what first what you will g of x you will find out in that substitute f of x. Correct or not? Any problem? G of f or f of g of x. Studied or not? Functions they will give f of x is equal to x square. G of x is equal to 5x. Find f of g of x means how you will tell. Okay, first I will find out that small problem I do. Hey, studied or not? Composite function. I think you people are went schools up
Yes,
to
sir.
+2 standard. I think you
Yes,
people are
sir.
not Corona students. Up to +2 standard, last 2 months only, maybe you lose the classes. Up to there inside the school only, I hope. So you will have some knowledge, no doubt. Went to school and studied everything there. Now, F maps to x to y, G maps to y to z, then x, y, z. So this composition they will call G of f, G of f, reverse actually. G of f means what? First you will find f mapping. That f is what? Suppose f fellow, this fellow to x, y is what? This fellow from here to here you can see. That will be G of f of x. Correct or not? F to G will go. G of f means what? F of G means what? Reverse. And okay, I want to tell you inverse function. See, f maps x to y. F inverse is what? Are you able to see the board? What am I writing?
Yes, sir.
F inverse. Tell me if you are not able to do actually. Somewhere I am coming this side. F inverse is what maps to y to x. It's very dangerous. Suppose if f case, if I say in x all elements will have image means I am happy I can go. But I want to find the f inverse means what? Y should fully fill it with. Then only I can go. Getting or not? Otherwise whole thing will be spoiled. See. Let x to y bisection function is it should be bisection. Then inverse of function exists. F inverse the function from y to x. F inverse y is equal to they will write actually. This is what f of x is bisection. It should be bisection because both elements should be present. Then only we can do. This how can you write? F inverse y is equal to x. Reverse actually. Suppose f maps x to y. Then f inverse what you will get actually? F inverse of y is equal to x I want to. Reverse I want to write. So f inverse of y what I will get? Tell me how you will get actually? Reverse process. 4, 5, 8. This if you say 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 8 means what? Inverse how can you say? 1, 2, 3. F inverse is equal to y to x. If you want to find out inverse means what? It should be what? Bisect2, otherwise cannot. Suppose if I leave some element here freely, where is my function here? Suppose here 9 is there. F can be exist. Can be F inverse exist? Tell me. Is it possible? Without 9, happily I said actually. Suppose 9 is there means what? Can I write F inverse?
No, sir.
That's right. But basic thing is what? You can remember That fellow should be what? Bijective.
Bijective.
That if you keep in mind, everything will solve. Whatever may be f of g of h, three functions are composition. Number of functions, how many functions we can attack. Getting or not? Any problem? Now we see. Some examples I will do. Simple properties are there that you can do. It's not a big deal, you can nicely will do. Right. Yes, you can find. Shall we go here? So this discrete matrix fully is somewhat dry subject, you have to read 3-4 times. Not like smash 1, 2, 3. See, if f of x is equal to x square, g of f of x square x is equal to x square minus 2, g of x is equal to x plus 4. State whether the functions are injective, surjective or bijective. Or you can find, wait. F is maps to R to R, real field to real 4. Set of name, find the g of f. F of c. Find out how you find. First, okay, g of f of x means how can I break g f of x? What is my f of x here?
X square minus 2.
So, what? F of x is equal to x square minus 2. So, this is equal to what? G of x square minus 2. G of x square minus 2. Suppose g of x is equal to x plus 5 means what? G of x square minus 2 is equal to what I will write?
X square minus 2 plus 5.
Where I am having my x, I will substitute it. X, suppose g of x is equal to x plus 2 means what? G of 1, what you will do? 1 plus 2. G of 2, what you will do? 2 plus 2. G of 3, what you will do? 3 plus 2. Similarly, where I am having x, I replace by x square minus 2. So, this fellow is equal to what? Tell me. Who will come?
X square plus 3.
X square minus 5 plus 5. Oh, plus 2. Okay. So, x square plus 3. Now, find f of g of x. Who is g of x here?
X plus 5.
Now f of x plus 5 means what? In f of x, where I am having x, I want to substitute x plus 5. Then what will come?
X plus 5 whole square minus 2.
Very good. Super. Simplify, what will get? X square plus 20, sorry, 10x, 25 minus 2, how much?
23.
23. So, f of g of x is equal to what? G of f of x is equal to what? In PPT will have simple properties. Just you can read actually. Because I have not touched that. One example we do it. A lot of things are there. Determine whether or not each of the following relations is a function with the domain 1, 2, 3. If the relation is not function, explain why. If then some relation is given, so some domain is given. 1, 2, 3, 4 is domain. He is asking whether it is a function or not. R1 is equal to 1 comma 1, 2 comma 1, 3 comma 1, 4 comma 1, 3 comma 3. Is it function or not? Tell me.
No, sir.
Hey, Nova.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Sir, 3 is 3 comma 1 and 3 comma 3 both can't. Okay, sorry. Yeah, 3 comma 1 and 3 comma 3 can't.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, good. Actually, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So, if you draw domain, codomain is what? Good, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 maps to is what? 1. Okay, yeah. 2 maps to 1. Happy. 3 maps to 1. Then 4 maps to 1. Again, 3 maps to 3 means what? Spoil. Right, sir? Absolutely correct. It's not a function. Y means what? 3 will have the 2 images. It's not a function. Correct? Huh? Now, next example you see. One comma 2, 2 comma 3, 4 comma 2. Immediately can close your hands within say any problem. Is it function or not? Fraction of second enough.
No, sir.
Why?
Sir,
3 missing.
3, yeah.
Missing. 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1. Is it function or not?
Yes, sir.
1 to 1 on to 1.
Sir, none.
No. Not 1 to 1. Not
On to.
That also can check yourself. You will understand nicely. Correct? Huh? Simultaneously, you can ask yourself question. So what is this? What is this? Automatically subject will improve. Then, now we see. If A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. Then F maps A G maps A to A are defined. Relations also E is only given, you don't worry. F is given. One 8 3 9 4 3 2 1 5. Then G is given 1 2 3 1 2 2 4 3 4 3 5 2. Now they are asking actually f of G, G of F of F, G of G, if they exist. Correct? Huh? Now if we see diagrammatically also, if you want, you can see F maps is what A to B, G maps is what A to A. Then what you will say? 1 to F of G means something like actually. First you can find F of G of 1. G of 1 is what, tell me? One element you can find actually.
2.
F of G of 1. G maps A to A. G1 you can take. Okay? G of 1 is what? In G1 maps to where?
2.
2. So this fellow will come what? F of 2. Now in F of 2, in F2 maps to what? In
1.
F2 maps to whom?
1.
1. So this whole fellow is equal to what? 1. Now total answer is what? 1 comma 1. I mean compare that. So each element you can see. Similarly you can see F of G of 2. F of G of 2. Okay. Yeah. Now G of 2 is equal to what? G maps to A to only. G of 2 who is there? 2 what? Check. G of 2 is what?
2.
2. So this fellow can become what? Again F of 2. F of 2 is what? 1. Am I correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Don't confuse actually. Diagram is not required. Next, F of G of 3 who will come? With 3 who is there? 1. Again F of 1. F of 1 is what? Who is
8.
F of 1?
8.
Huh?
F of 1 is 8.
So total answer is what? F of G of 3 is equal to what? This is equal to F of 1, that is equal to J. You can write 3 comma 8 you have to write. Next, who will come? F of G of 4. F of G of 4 is what? G of 4 is what?
3.
4 is there in G. Acha, 3 is there. 3. But F of 3 is what?
9.
So, where I started? 4 comma 9. Reaching or not?
Yes,
Similarly,
sir.
can do all problems, can try this F of G of F of next class you have to show me. And stop here. 569,
Yes, sir.
70,
Present, sir.
71,
Present, sir.
72.
Sir, chat box.
Don't put in box bar. 73,
Present, sir.
4,
Present, sir.
75,
Present, sir.
76,
Present, sir.
77,
Present, sir.
78, 78,
Present, sir.
79,
Sir, 80, sir. No, 79.
okay, 80 is there, 81,
Present, sir.
82,
Present, sir.
83,
Present, sir.
84,
84 not there,
84
85
not
present.
84 is there,
85, sir. Present, sir.
85, 86,
Present, sir.
88, 87,
87 present, sir.
88,
Present, sir.
89,
Present, sir.
90,
Present, sir.
91,
Present, sir.
92, 93,
Present, sir.
94, 95,
Present, sir.
96,
Sir, 96 is not there.
97,
Present, sir.
98,
Present, sir.
99,
Present, sir.
600,
Present, sir.
1, 601, 2,
They're not.
3,
603 present, sir.
4,
Present, sir.
5,
Present, sir.
6,
Sir, present, sir.
7,
Present, sir.
8,
Present, sir.
9,
Present, sir.
10,
Present, sir.
11,
Present, sir.
12,
Yes, sir.
13,
Present.
14,
Chat box, sir.
okay, 15,
Present, sir.
16,
Present, sir.
17,
Sir, present, sir. 17.
18,
Present, sir.
19, 19,
So chat box.
20,
Present, sir.
21,
Present, sir.
22,
Present, sir.
23, 24,
Present, sir.
25,
Present, sir.
26,
Yes, sir.
27,
Present, sir.
28,
Present, sir.
29,
Present, sir.
30, 31,
Present, sir.
32,
Present, sir.
over, yes, okay,
So 594 present, sir.
5,
94, sir.
okay, 592 put the chat box,
And sir,
94, yes,
592 also present, sir.
it's not
Oh,
one, who is
594
not one,
present, sir.
630
okay, sir,
And
present,
sir,
sir.
592.
okay, okay,
630 present, sir.
yeah, okay.
Sir, 623 also.
615 present.
623 present only. Okay, sir. Bye. You go
615, sir.
592 also. Sir,
Okay,
623, sir.
okay, all are present.